What's up, y'all? So I'm gonna start making some videos about this Jeep YJ because it's my wife's. She got it from a guy that her dad worked with, and then it's just been sitting forever. And so I'm dumping some money into it, trying to get it going, and for the most part it's solid everywhere, but I want to make some progress videos because right now it's just kind of a field ornament, and so I'm gonna make videos on it, kind of stuff that I do to it, and that way I can go back and see like, oh, this is what I've done, this is this, that, and the other, and it'll make cool YouTube videos. All right, so 1987 Jeep YJ. It has the 4.2 liter AMC motor in it. It right now has a 2-inch body lift from the previous owners. It's a Laredo, and then putting some bucket seats in it. Has this like vanilla color interior. I tore out all the old carpet. There's some surface rust on the floor panels, but it's all solid. Like, this whole thing is just freaking solid. And you can see like the frame is in great condition. Like, freaking sweet. Nothing's rusted out. Like, this thing's freaking nice condition. And then I'm taking all the plastic, all that stuff off. I think it looks kind of silly. And then I'm going to be replacing these, some blacked out LEDs. I'm going to repaint this tire rack. Then I got some Eagle alloys. They're 15s and then 35 tires. And then I took out the fuel tank because this is what was inside of it. This fuel pump is just garbage. So I have a new fuel pump on the way. And then there's a hole right here. And then I got new hoses right here. And I got a new filler neck. Because of that, I got a new fuel cap. I got new straps because this broke. I gotta cut that one off. I'm gonna take this pan off and probably sand it down and then repaint it. Then this hardtop's freaking sweet. There's no like actual cracks in it or anything. And then I was watching a video saying that like these right here, if they're like torn or like cracked or ripped or something, that means the hardtop's never been, or if it is cracked or ripped or whatever, it means the hardtop's been off. But this thing looks like the hardtop's never been removed, if that's correct. But like in here, all the padding is in great condition. Steering wheel is all kind of burnt, but I'll either get an aftermarket or something like that. But cool thing about this is it's 87, so the first year of the YJ Wrangler, and it's an automatic. And I was watching a YouTube video. Dennis Collins, he does a whole bunch of CJ stuff, and he was saying some stuff about a YJ, and he said that around 20% of the YJ Wranglers came with an automatic, and you had to order them when you were ordering it or like buying it for the package. And it comes with AC. It's all AC, like has the radio. I think it's aftermarket radio. Yeah, it's probably aftermarket radio. But other than that, like, it's kind of a high package, high trim. So got some Bilsteins. I'm gonna replace that, do some Fox shocks. I mean, it's pretty sweet. And then these are all kind of chewed up. This is chewed up. I bought some of the Amazon replacement ones. It's all black, so that's gonna be cool. So here's the hood vent I was talking about. This one's black. The hood hinges, and all the, here's the hood latches. Then wherever these tie downs or whatever these are that go on the hood. And then brand new fuel cap, new filler hoses, the filler neck's still on the way. And I got some AC Delco filters for it, freaking gas can straps. And then I got this thing was sitting in the back of it. It's a high energy ignition, something like that, but it's supposed to be like a General Motors ignition system, but then you can slap it on a freaking Jeep. So I'm gonna get that on there. But these are the some of the parts that I got. And then also another thing, the steering stabilizer right here, I'm gonna replace that with probably a Rough Country one. I think they're like $100. And then if you look right there, that's like an axle lock. Basically there's a fork in there that locks the axles, and it's pneumatic, but it's like a faulty system apparently, and then I can get a delete for it, and I'd rather delete it than it be an issue. And that's like $100 for the delete, so I'm gonna do that as well. And then I'm thinking about, with the lift, I'm gonna do Fox shocks and then get a BDS lift so I can get freaking new bushings and probably new leaf springs. And then I'm gonna sell the leaf springs, get new U-bolts, because U-bolts are kind of worn out. And then here's the engine bay, put a new battery in it. And then this is the air pump, and then all the wires have been chewed up, and these wires have been chewed up, and those wires have been chewed up. But I'm gonna go through it and get everything freaking going good. But it looks like everything inside the loom for the actual engine harness itself is in fairly good condition. Like the loom is super crunchy and stuff, but for the most part it's pretty good. This old alternator's freaking worn out probably, but I'm gonna see if it's any good. Radiator doesn't seem to have any leaks, at least that I've seen so far. And then get some new LED lights for these. I'll sell these, get some black ones, sell these, that. Probably get this grill powder coated or something black. Probably do the same thing with the bumper, and then I'll probably put some KCs right here, or some other type of, maybe like LED pods, like the square ones. And then I'll probably end up buying new ones of these, or the door hinges. Looks like someone stacked some washers in there, but I'm gonna buy new door hinges. Then I can get under here and see if that's all rusted. But then so the trim, or not the trim, the rubber all around this, I'm gonna buy new that and get that all installed. And this has some rust right there, but I don't know if it's gonna be a problem or not. Hopefully it's not. I can just take the window out, freaking sand that away, and spray it black or something. But yeah, for the most part, this thing's pretty sweet. I mean, all the gauges, pretty dang good condition. These are in good condition. A little stiff, but other than that, freaking sweet. Alright, so that's gonna be it for the video so far on this thing. Once I get back over here and start working on the bucket seats, I'm using the factory brackets, and I'm basically mounting the rails on some angle iron, and then the angle iron is going to go to the bucket seats. So then I have the factory brackets, and I'm going to be able to use all that. So once I have time and I get back over here and start doing that, and then trying to get the ignition system in, I'll start doing that. But I'll make some videos of that. But for right now, this is just kind of introducing the build. And then, I mean, if I have questions, I'm going to search every forum I can find, because I barely know anything about these. But if you have any information or anything like that, please let me know.